This is part 2 for Fall from Grace. If you're talking to God and your spiritual team and they don't answer, they don't reply, they never talk to you, then you probably fell from grace with God. When you fall from grace with God, He usually removes all gifts, spiritual gifts that you may have. I'm sorry, guys. The pollen count's really high, and so is the humidity. He will demote your title, your level, as far as emperor, king, all the way down to page. And you could be labeled as a karmic. Those that sell their soul to the devil usually carry the title of karmic because they've made a turn for the worse instead of the better. Whether you come back from that or not is up to you. But when you act like a karmic, you think He's going to allow your gifts to work? And you think He's going to protect you from anything that's done towards you? Nope. He won't help you in any way, shape, or form. Neither will your ancestors, neither will the angels. Your protection's gone, your title's demoted all the way back down to karmic, because you're working for the devil. You sold your soul to the devil by doing his bidding, by doing his work. A lot of people don't even know it, that they're doing it, because they don't stop and think. Well, what's going to happen if I do this? What's going to happen if I go this way? People don't take the time to think. They just jump right in something because either their ego gets hurt, their feelings get hurt, whatever. On this journey, God will tell you, you have to walk away from this person now, whether you want to or not. It don't matter if you have feelings for that person. You could be deeply in love with that person and you still have to walk away. So not only does it hurt the person that you're in love with, it hurts you too. Because they refuse to change. And when you sell your soul to the devil and do his dirty work, what do you expect? That's God giving you a time out to think. Do you want to change your life and turn it around? Or are you going to continue to be this way? Because if you're going to continue to be this way, the cutout is permanent. And it's also up to the person who you want to be in a relationship with. It's not your choice, it's their choice. It's not the DM's choice, it's the feminine's choice. And what the feminine says goes. And if God says, don't take him back, you don't have a choice. Because if you're not doing what it takes to earn what you want, then you're not going to have it. He's not going to reward bad behavior. He doesn't do that ever. Why do you think toxic people don't get blessings? Duh. That's why people get into so much trouble. It's because they jump into situations without thinking it through. And then after it's over, oh, I regret doing that. I should have thought more about it. I should have never done it. Well, it's too late then, isn't it? It's too late. If you want something bad enough for it, if you want something bad enough, you will do what it takes. If you claim to love someone and you truly love someone, you will do whatever it takes to be with that person. But if that person says hell no, It ain't happening. You can't have a one-sided relationship. Both parties have to agree. And more than likely, the DF is not going to agree if you're toxic. And sometimes, even when you're talking, you change yourself around, I still don't want you back. Because you can't be trusted. And faulty relationships fall with the tower. But see, people don't stop and think about anything. They just jump right on it. Oh, they're angry. Oh, their pride and ego got hit. You think the feminines don't get hurt? You better get real. Do you know how hard it is to deeply love someone and to feel such a deep connection to someone? And that person continues to do things that hurt you? And then God says, okay, you have to cut them out. And you cut them out. Do you think that feminine's not going to be hurt? Think again. God's not going to let you continue to hurt someone, even if you claim to love them. And if the feminine has learned her lesson, she won't either. But that is your timeout time to contemplate. Do I want to stay the way I am, or do I really want to work hard for what I want? What's your choice going to be? Because you're proving it by doing what you're doing. If you love someone, you don't do anything to hurt them, ever. Not intentionally. You don't use females to make them jealous. You don't sleep like a man whore. Not when you have someone that deeply loves you. That hurts them. Everything you do like that hurts them. And God's not going to allow that to happen. And most feminines won't either. That's why they won't take you back, because you can't be trusted. You've already proven that. Even if you change. So you're causing the damage. Not her. Well, I'm going to get mad and stalk. Is that going to change anything? No. Well, I'm going to play with the karmics and see if she comes back. No. That's not going to change anything. In fact, it's pushing her further and further away. Well, I'm going to use the karmic to make her jealous and have her come running back to me. That's not going to happen. Divine feminists don't do that. They don't chase after men. In any way, shape, or form. And if you think they will, you're in denial. The mean, hateful things you do to someone turns them against you. Kills what you have between you. And sometimes it takes a lot more than that, but God's not going to allow that person to stay with you when you're continuously hurting them, because they don't deserve it. I was told to walk away from quite a few people, and I had no choice. Either I did it or he did it, meaning God. And when he does it, it's a lot worse. Sometimes you have no choice. No matter how deeply you care about someone, no matter how much you love them, no matter how strong the connection is, that person's not changing. They're not doing the work to deserve you, so you have no choice. You don't tolerate things like that. That's what we are taught. That's how we are supposed to live, and that's how we show people not to live. By doing what you're doing. Not to accept it. And if you can't treat me right, you can't do the work to deserve me, then you have no right to be in my life. Off with your head. And I don't mean physically. I mean cut out of your life. But if you think the divine feminines are doing it just to be bitches, no. First, the big man upstairs says, cut him off now. That's giving you time to change your ways, to do the hard work that it takes. If you prove, that's going to prove that you love someone. But you also have to earn trust back. And sometimes that's impossible. Especially the longer you do shit against them. I have to end this here and now. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Thumbs up. There might be another part to this. I don't know yet. Probably. But you need to sit down and think and do some self-reflection. Go inside. Think about everything you've done. Do you deserve to be in this person's life? Really? After everything you've done? How you're playing games, trying to hurt people, trying to make them jealous, doing magic, all because your pride and ego and your anger got hit? Do you think ours don't get hit? We're not uncaring, unfeeling people. Divine feminines are not bitches. We are told what to accept and what not to accept by the big man upstairs. And if you got a problem with that, you take it up with him. And God says you're going to prove it to me if you want that person. And you're going to put in the hard work. Especially if you love them, you will do anything to be with them. But if that person says, hell no, I don't want you back, there ain't no chance in hell that you're going to get back into that person's life. So if you've been cut out, wave goodbye. Move on down the road. Because it ain't happening. Especially if you're not changing your life around. And most times, DFs will not take you back even if you do change. Because they can't trust you. And you've killed that yourself. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, send your friends to the channel. Check out other content on the channel. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.